Hello, people of the internet. I'm Soul Dragon, and welcome back to XCOM 2: War of the Chosen. Last time, we met the Hunter for the very first time, and he's definitely an interesting one. What's going on in the armory? What's going on with our soldiers? Oh, right. We have an upgrade to do. Let's go ahead and do that. Of course, we want a field medic because we need healers. But outside of that, we do have some of our best units currently wounded, but nothing much else really. Storm gun is almost done. We're going to wait till near the end of the month before we assault the Warlock. We do apparently have a resistance operation available. Let's actually hunt the Hunter Chosen, just so that we can get more faction influence with the Templars. Yeah. So, you need a sergeant. Take Mad Dog. You need a hacking soldier. Take Elena's fine, so take this. Take the data there. And you'll also take a low-rank grenadier to prevent the ambush. Alright, confirm the action.
We will begin the covert action immediately, Commander.
Geist there, because that was what his name was, sounds like... Nope, I did not click on that. It does have an enemy unknown, which is possibly dangerous, so...
I have already learned a great deal about your
and
methods,
Storm gun is
Commander.
complete. Awesome.
And soon, I will reclaim
This is
you
the
and all that you
Ranger
were taken
thing,
from the
and Future Combat 2 has
When
been
inspired,
broken. Lost
our team is
shield bearer
actually
autopsies
quite
are
efficient.
instant. Alright, so that'll buy an additional 30%. We're gonna definitely want that before we get anything in the GTS. But let's start with these instant ones. So the Lost Corpse. By improving our understanding of how and why the Lost have come to overrun the cities of the old world, it is likely we can develop a means of avoiding or perhaps manipulating their movements.
Although similar in appearance to the psionic zombies we have encountered previously in our engagements with the aliens, all current indications are that these Lost are the product of something else entirely. Prolonged exposure to the chemical agents first released in the earliest stages of the invasion seem to have turned these once innocent civilians into yet another form of the undead.
Interesting. Tegan, very interesting. And then, codename Limbo. Conducting an autopsy on a subject from one of the Lost Storms that has been proven among the more troubling and emotionally draining procedure I have faced in my time serving XCOM. It is clear from our initial discovery of these creatures in the field that they were once human, with most among them have been civilians. With that knowledge in mind, it fell to me to discover the cause of this extreme grotesque corruption of these unsuspecting victims. Based on their proximity to the abandoned cities of the invasion and the information gathered from various eyewitness accounts, our most plausible theory as to their origins revolves around the so-called fog pods dropped throughout the cities during the early stages of the aliens' arrival on Earth. The gas released from these pods was never fully studied as the invasion took a turn for the worse and Earth's governments were focused entirely on defensive efforts. Unfortunately, with no sample of that particular toxin available today, our focus has remained on the subject present here. Much like the psionic zombies we have encountered previously, the Lost defy most medical science that existed before the arrival of the aliens. Despite a catastrophic level of tissue decay, the Lost remain vigorous and agile in the field, attacking on what can only be blind impulse. Their sense also inexplicably heightened as they are quickly drawn to the sound of activity. To the delight of our troops, the traditional lore of Earth still applies today, as any damage to the cranial tissue of the Lost, a headshot has proven to be absolute means of termination. And so is that change these unfortunate souls into what they are today, or what it still drives their otherwise lifeless swords, we may never know. Item unlocked, ultrasonic lure. Excuse me, that was a long one. Using what we've learned of the Lost and their behaviors, the ultrasonic lure was designed to help control their movements on the field. Deployed like a grenade, the lure will draw the Lost to wherever the device is thrown. Any Lost within sight of the target area will move to attack. Okay, not terribly great, but not terribly bad either. And the shield bearer autopsy.
Physically, the Advent shield bearers are quite similar to the bulk of Advent's forces, in that they are the product of careful genetic engineering that generally mirrors the human form. Most of their unique qualities come from a difference in equipment and armor. Components I'm sure Shen would have an interest in examining.
I'm sure she would.
These shield bearers are not all that dissimilar from their various advent peers.
Experimental armor
Their
project
armor
is
is
available.
perhaps
That's
the most distinctive feature differentiating them.
Okay, and start the future combat breakthrough.
I will send word as soon as we have something of note.
Then to engineering.
New orders, Commander?
We will see about building the storm gun. 100 supplies is not cheap, but
I'd like to get a better look at that rifle the chosen hunter uses.
yes, I'm sure you would, as would I, Jen, as would I. 2, 1, 0.
Signals coming through clear.
Western Europe is fully established. We can now make full contact with Eastern Europe, and this will give us the suit up, which is armor and vest project complete instantly. That's fine.
The Elder's Hunter is after something in this area.
Alright, so we have full control over the Eastern Hemisphere, as far as this goes. Next is the Western. This has shown, given that we now have a connection here, we can see what North America would give us. Integrated Warfare. All PCS effects are increased. Not bad. Not bad at all. And this is laboratory facilities, reduce that. We only have one contact, though, is the only real issue. And I still don't know what down there gets us. But we don't really have the intel to get anything, so alloys or scientists, we will go and check the black market
Avenger
out
plotting
first.
new
There will be
course.
stuff here. Yeah, I gotta keep an eye on when the
Market is open.
month comes along. Yeah, this does cost us intel, which we don't have any of. I'm not selling.
Commander,
Oh.
there were a few wounded during the latest covert
That's
action.
fine.
But after a few days rest, everyone will be ready to get back out there. It looks like we've got some new information on the Chosen after our last
Deep
covert
learning
op.
2
Slowly
and
but
2 more
steadily,
things.
our faith in your word
Increase by
grows,
20%
Commander.
XP.
With our success comes the
Alright.
opportunity for you to assign us new orders,
Chosen
Commander.
Hunter.
Our influence with the Resistance factions has motivated them to share some new
Specialist,
information
another
on the
soldier, which will
Chosen.
get a promotion. We'll send Clocken on it, and a sergeant plus to negate capture. We'll send our range. There we go. And there is a possibility for ambush here, but a specialist, a sniper, and a ranger should be fine.
My followers will lead
7
this
days.
action to victory.
Future Combat 2 is almost done. Head to the
Setting
Reaper
course for
HQ.
East Asia.
I don't really have to worry about Avatar project progress at the immediate moment, because we do have a facility available for if it starts getting bad. And we have guerrilla ops targets. Okay. So, the collectors. Always capture soldiers. Always attempt to capture soldiers. Also has high presence of robotic units. Then there's the hidden event, which I'm not terribly concerned about. We have advanced intel. We'll be able to observe all enemy movement. That's not bad. And then there's also the barrier. Enemy tech and psionic defenses are doubled. That is very dangerous. It is a very difficult one as well, but it also gives us intel, which is something we need, and we just have to neutralize a field commander. Presence is 10 enemy units. There's not going to be any chosen interference on this one either. So, Priest, Mech, Andromedon, Codex, Viper, General, Lancer. So that's 7 at least. So at least 3 of those are likely to be teamed up. I'm guessing there's going to be more Lancers. But let's confirm here. Clear the field to start. That's what we always want to do. And start from the top. Psi Operative in the lead, followed by Templar, Ranger, Specialist Reaper, and last but not least, sure, Cradle Mox. Do you have an available bond with the Psi Operative there? You do. Sure, let's do it. No custom. There we go. Alright, everybody's got a bomb at the very least, which means everybody has at least one extra move. Where is my ranger? There you are. We are going to edit you because I do remember that we have a spider suit. Let's see. So that will give us more mobility and dodge, as well as the grappling ability. Yes.
The spider suit will improve our soldiers' chances of dodging an attack, while also providing increased agility and grappling capability.
Yep. Cool. Spider suit's ours. Woot. She does lose out on whatever she had there, which I think was a something. I don't remember what. It wasn't Skulljack, was it? No. But this will be fine for our squad, I think. You know what? I'm getting rid of her cigar. It's very annoying to me. Just check this as well real quick. Focus. Agility, and head. No problem. There we go. Also very appropriate that she has purple eyes and she's a psionic unit. I didn't even realize that. But let's launch the mission.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
Begin the mission. Alright. So, lots of things to consider. We need to make sure our units stay alive for as long as possible. Just so that we can be ready to attack the Warlock's base at the end of the month. I can hear you, game. There was a little wall sound, so I know we're getting close.
We just got a tip from a resistance contact in the field. A high-ranking Advent officer was spotted moving through the area with limited escorts.
Okay.
This could be a chance for us to disrupt their current operations and throw off their command structure. Your orders are to eliminate that officer with extreme prejudice.
Okay, I can do that. Heck. Actually, I think the best method of eliminating the officer
Menace 1-5,
solo
we're tracking
is,
the Advent General and his
our
escorts,
research.
but we don't have an exact fix on their
I will
location.
be right back.
Sweep the area and eliminate the target along with any other hostiles that stand in your way.
But I want to save it real quick, and I don't want to interrupt you guys with that. Okay, all saved up. So you guys don't have to worry about that. Elena will be primary mover and shaker.
A patrol is upwind.
So that's the priest and the mech. Okay. So I don't know where that priest and the mech are going. There we go.
I will move.
So we're just gonna have everybody else move to be about here.
For the cause.
So that we have sight.
I'm on the move.
Maybe. That was weird how it flicked back.
I'm on it.
Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
And
Got it covered.
Overwatch. And
Maintaining this area.
okay, so they are coming this way. No, they're not actually coming this way. That's good. So, first and foremost priority is going to be on the elimination of this officer, wherever they might be hiding. And I feel like they're probably hiding around that direction.
I will go.
As long as those two stay down there, two Codex and the Andromedon are right there. I'm just wondering. No, we only have car blow-ups. Not worth it. But we know where 5 of the enemies
I am at your service.
everybody else.
Wait,
Eyes on the prize. Affirmative. Covering now.
Oh, almost pressed the wrong
My
button.
senses are keen. Roger. I've got my eyes on it.
Priest and mech. Just keep going. Possibly a circular patrol? Maybe? Can't really tell. There we go. Yeah, so I think our officer or general or whatever is over here. Somewhere. Possibly on this side. We will quickly flutter over to this side real quick.
Moving as ordered.
No, no sight yet.
I will not waver.
We're pretty much doing a stealth mission here.
I'll keep a watchful eye.
Okay, so these guys just patrol back and forth. There's nothing I can't deal with. And I'm not getting sight of the officer on this side of the map. Careful.
As you order, Commander.
Careful. They've got to be somewhere, like, in there. I'd imagine. Oh. Hello.
Their clumsy patrol. The objective
There
is
he
in sight,
is.
Commander.
Okay.
Target identity confirmed.
I'm glad I did
That's
not
the
just
general.
drop
Take them out
frickin'
before
down.
they can escape. We won't get another shot at this.
I'm very glad I did not just attack.
Scanning.
Or rather, just drop right
I'm
down.
on it.
That would have been so bad.
I will sense any disturbance.
These two are getting a little close for comfort. We might have to pop that pod at the very least. Yeah, we're gonna have to pop this pod. Oh, come on, I wanna go to the shadow. Okay. Officer is right there. He is not in range of any freaking explosives. That sucks. Okay. So, what we start with is this, my claymore.
It requires patience.
No shot on the claymore. We know officers there. Here would probably
I go
be
where
best
you tell me.
routes. Okay. So next, we advanced teamwork.
No retreat!
So that she has a shot on her claymore. Good amounts of damage. That pod is triggered, and they do that kind of maneuvering. But that works to our advantage, because now one more advanced
I
teamwork.
give you strength!
And we are in danger position, actually. Shoot. That's gonna kill her if we try and blow it up. We moved too close. Fall back.
I am trusting you.
And then we are going to have... Oh, actually... Oh, it's only with the immediate area! Oh, if that was anywhere, that would have been excellent, but it's not. Okay. So, we're going to have to pop this off. Start with a whiplash on him as free action. Good damage.
It did not strike the time for hiding.
And that pod is revealed, the squad is revealed, and they fall back a bit. He's on Overwatch now. Slash with the Ripjack or... Okay. So this shouldn't consume everything because of other things. And you do have the with Overwatch.
Armor deflection.
Yep, you do have another attack. Take the 100 on the mech.
Assets in here. They will fight no more.
Mech down. Good. Get an advanced repeater, that's fine.
I will guard it closely.
Next up, we have the priest to deal with. These for 10. And we will rend them with our next one.
I will tear you apart!
Rend will not kill, unfortunately.
Situation here.
And that's actually potentially very bad. Whoops. I should have anticipated that. Really should have anticipated that.
Here I come!
Your
body grows weak.
The priest is not down because they have stasis.
We're picking up an inbound Advent transport.
Oh, no.
The aliens are going to try and extract the general from the AO. Don't let them get on board that
stasis,
ship.
But they are under a tactical
They
analysis.
flee like those they
move,
torment.
and they get blade storm. But I'm very much worried about that vehicle right there.
One down. Thousands to go.
It goes up. We're so screwed. And he overwatched. He is dead. Yep, it's going up.
Damage increases!
Damaged both of our melee units. Lovely. That's what I wanted. But, finish off the
Stand
officer.
clear.
Or field commander, rather. I don't think it actually killed the field commander. That's very, very odd. Because I could have swore we had enough damage to kill the field commander there.
A 10 batal.
Could have swore it. And the codex and stuff are not there anymore. Fantastic.
Finally! Come get some. It is clear.
You two need to move. Sorry I let you both get hurt as much as you did.
I am watching.
You are just going to heal
Go
these
medical.
two. I mean, I suppose the officer could have had more than 12 health, as unlikely as it is.
Gremlin, medical detail.
That just kind of annoys me. They're both healed. Root. And Overwatch.
No trespassers.
Affirmative. Covering now.
There's the Andromedon and the Codex. Nice going, Cradle. Nice going indeed. Hit for 7 on a Codex, causing Clonex. But they pop off. Andromedon comes next. Hit for 5, not bad.
Deflection.
Codex is doing the Bionic Bomb. Disabling our Templar's pistol.
Looks like one of them came back from
Oh boy.
Let's make sure to take it out this time.
We have an alien ruler, people. We have an alien ruler. Okay, so alien ruler
will take more.
not gonna be fun to fight here.
my face!
And we're bleeding.
The pain is real!
Oh, I can imagine it being so. I can imagine it being so. Alright. So, we don't have 3 reloads. That kind of sucks. We do have rent, though.
I
Take the
strike for
rent
my
to
people!
right there. We crit a codex, and it does 1 on a crit. Very nice. 2 Vipers and the Lord.
Take that thing down before it has a chance to run.
And that clones itself. Good frickin' Lord. Their numbers are much more than I thought they would be. And the Viper King gets something anyways.
They're targeting me!
This is not good. 100 on the King, though. We could try and banish it. We could try and banish it. It's going to reveal our Reaper, though, is my only issue. I can't really see how much ammo they have left, but we could try for the banish on them. That's useless. Let's start by... You don't want to be in that Psy Rift. Move here.
Tired of waiting around!
See where we can place the Void Rift. Exactly. We cannot get it there, but we can do something else. Slash can get us that Andromedon or the Codex. Or this Codex some heavy damage. Okay. I need to think. Start with healing Volt
Give him a
and getting
heal.
rid of that bleed. Okay. Longer bleeding is good. Next move. Cradlemox does the teamwork. Well, you got 64 on Codex, 59. So you have things you can do first. Pull towards and deliver Rep Jack, or get yourself there and deliver it. Let's start. Start with combat presence. She has 3 moves, and now Cradlemox only has 1. Shoot. But what you can do now is you could slash the ruler. No ifs, ands, or buts. Start by moving here.
Alright, I'll go.
That's your plus action. Still have 2 actions. If we reload, we don't get that. Heck, if we reload, we don't get anything. So our only available option here is to slash. And slash at the Viper King. So for 11. Viper King gets action, but gets Blade Storm for another 11. Because that was the plan. I don't know what they're doing. Summon
Some sort of
Gate.
psionic rift. I cannot begin to fathom why Dr. Valen would have allowed it to have this ability.
Neither do I. Oh, it's trying to leave. Okay. Okay, so... Okay. It's trying to leave. We could banish that sucker. Can a null lance hit? Null lance cannot hit. You can hit the codex, but I don't want that. So I'm going to do a risky thing. But first, let's get Cradle Mox to some high cover ground. Wait, it's gonna move the second I do something, which might make it get out. Okay, we need to plan this very carefully. And I think the only plan carefully we have here is to banish that thing. I don't know how many shots we have. It's the only issue I'm foreseeing here. So we're going to reload.
I must reload.
And then banish the Viper
This will be
King.
the end.
Hits for 5, 2 of it shred. Hits for 4. Nice, large amounts of damage there. Cradle Mox will teamwork our Psi unit. And then our Psi unit is going to move to here.
Let's do this.
And is going to drop a rift. Not on top of the frickin' Viper. Damn it. Can't get the Viper King without hitting our Ranger. I don't want that. We are just too short on range to null lance it too. Gosh darn it. The only other unit with action is her. Actually, how much health does that thing have? I'm trying to see. It might be able to survive, so we need to take out a codex, to be completely honest. Those suckers are dangerous.
Want some more?
And then you can really only Overwatch. Bionic Storm ends, and Andromedon to Codex. Andromedon knows just where to get, apparently. Gets a retribution, but it's not much.
No armor penetration.
He missed, but he knocks Cradle Mox down a floor.
My blood spills.
Which does 2 damage. Okay. And a ground shot for 4. That Codex is fairly weak, but it's going to take a flanking shot. Another 4. Cradle Mox is eating some damage here. Missed. Good.
Incoming over here.
They're stuck under tactical analysis. I could have swore I had a parry set.
My time is getting shorter.
The damage from the fall makes her no longer bound. That's good. And
cannot feel
Poison
so good
Spit
here.
is annoying. The Overwatches.
I don't feel so good.
Okay.
Everything is at risk.
I understand that. Okay. Oh boy. Start with the
I
reload.
loaded these cartridges myself.
We need to take out that ruler. So slice that king down. Viper King eliminated.
Big deal.
King is down. Good work, people. It's over.
You... I want to attack from an angle that will not hurt anybody else, but that will trigger the Overwatch that I know is there. can't remote start anything good. You have a 55 there and a 100 there. Take the 55 on the general. The general is down. Okay. So that's the mission.
Menace 1-5, kill confirmed. That's
now
how
we
it's
just
done.
need to eliminate the last
We need to clear
of
the
the
area
enemies.
of any remaining hostiles. We can't allow them to recover the general's body.
Start by rattling yourself to that codex.
Useful aid.
Will get to teleport, or rather clone itself, but it's in a very non-idyllic position for itself. Next, we go for the rend. We rend there.
You will pay the price!
And I guess rend now means teleport. We got a flanking shot on something here.
Moving out.
That's fine. I think we can deal with a little bit of poison for the time. 69 on Andromeda. Hits for 5.
Hard target. Minimal damage.
And then there was 2. Okay. Start by the
Let's
movement
move
here.
already.
And dealing with this codex.
Who's keeping score?
Okay. And then there was 1. We have no cover in our current position. I don't like that at all. So we're falling back to
I
Cradle
will
because
go.
he is very low on health as well. Andromedon,
They move to
where are you gonna
flank this
go?
position.
You're gonna go for my supports.
They got me!
That hurts. And then a teleport to inside of there. A psionic bomb is fine. I can avoid it pretty easily. That codex is moving. Taking a shot on our psi unit. Everybody's gonna be in the infirmary for a while here, I feel. Oh boy. This. Oh, Retribution. Thank Retribution. Retribution probably just saved Cradle
Your
Mox right there.
service is over.
And Blade Storm.
Happy now?
A little.
Enemies on the move! They're flanking us! Power leaves me!
And that's annoying.
My power has its limits!
She's bound and poisoned. That's a lot of damage she's taken. And I... Somehow, that's right there. Sure. Because it makes sense. Not really,
Okay,
but
so I got one.
it works. And she earned the rank of Colonel. Awesome. You are poisoned, and you are somehow stuck inside of there. This is really freaking weird. But I can deal. Start by moving out of there. Half cover. The game is being a little glitch right now, but it's fine. You have no line of sight on anything. Hunker. Puts out fire if you burn. You're not burning, you're poisoned. Okay. Here.
My life is in your hands.
Line of sight on the codex. Take it.
Remember, Remember, they are not victims.
Move in here to right here. Yes.
I go.
You have flanking shot there and there. Start with your free reload. And kill this Kodak.
The light has left him.
Okay, there's only this Andromedon left.
Finally!
If we dominate, we end the mission here, but I don't like my odds of domination. Null Lance does 7 to 12, this does 4 to 5. Let's save those and do a soul
The
fire for the
tissue
kill.
melts
It
away.
also heals like 2 health. So now Andromedon is in
See that?
robot mode.
I'll maintain my watch.
Watch and fall back
Rolling.
so that you're outside of melee range. Hopefully. 84. Crit for 10. Very nice. And Storm 10. Nobody injured. Moves. It does not have enough movement to get to anybody. Good.
They're repositioning on us!
Very good. Did not reach.
We must not fail! I think I need some help!
Yeah, I know that you're still poisoned. Both of you are.
I can only take so much.
I can't do anything about it at the moment, though. We have Rend available, but our only Rend will hit our Psi operative as well. We have a 100 with this, so we could dual strike it. I need to get my Psi operative out of there first off.
Here I come!
There we go. Then we fire null.
No
hits.
one is safe.
It's got one left. Anybody can do it. I kind of want to see the Psionic Storm ability that we've got here. So let's see if we can't get this to land first. We cannot land an Ionic Storm. Sure, a 53 with the pistol.
We have confirmation. Mission accomplished.
5 wounded, but we eliminated all 14. Yeah, 14, not 7, but 14 enemy units. One of them was a
Another
ruler
loyal
as well.
citizen was taken from us this day by the radical elements who would poison our world's future.
The ruler
And
was
still,
thankfully not too difficult,
The
but I think that's
elders
because we
offer
have
their
really
hand
broken
in
units right now.
friendship. This burden they bear for the sake of all humanity.
So yeah, we took care of a ruler, which is good. We got some Viper corpses as well, which means we can get battlefield medicine, which is also good because we need some better healing than just 5 points. Granted, our units are going to be down for a time, but there shouldn't be any missions soon, except for maybe a mission for
I'm glad to see that our cooperation with the Resistance factions is going so well,
14
Commander.
days for our Templar.
Their soldiers seem to be a big
Reshaping.
help around here.
That's not good. But we do have a final level we will be taking. Thank you. Elena's the only one who's not
Commander,
shaken.
having successfully
2 Codex
recovered
Brain,
one of
an
Dr.
advanced
Valen's
repeater,
genetically
the
modified
Viper King
test
corpse.
subjects, I am eager to begin conducting an autopsy as soon as
Also,
possible.
with the whole
It is my hope that by following her own research notes, I will gain an even greater understanding of just how she managed to accomplish these rapid changes.
Okay, with the results of this all being Valens, apparently War of the Chosen integrates the two other DLCs, Alien Wars and Shen's Last Gift, in ways that their story missions actually don't exist. You would normally encounter the Viper King on a story-based mission, and then you would get the idea that it's actually Valens, but we chose the proper integration method, which got rid of those story missions, which is why it's making these references, but we don't actually see why. But anyways, the Viper King Corpse. Among the host of genetic modifications undertaken by Dr. Valen experimenting on this creature, the outright change in gender is perhaps the most glaring. There is also in question the ice it seems to produce in place of venom. Viper King Autopsy, although clearly reminiscent of the known Viper species we encounter with some regularity, this specimen is unique for a number of reasons, not least of which is its gender, thus being the only male Viper ever reported. It may be possible to repurpose some facets of its biology for use in our own armor development programs.
Commander.
Counter the barrier and get 93 intel. She is now afraid of the Chosen, and those two are able to go to the next bond level once they are healed. Although, really quick, we did get our Ranger, final rank. So they still have 30 AP total. We should probably use that AP to get some things. Start with Shreddability. With 19. We'll take
As if the aliens didn't have enough annoying spokespeople, now we have these Chosen running around, lecturing us day and night.
You have 15, but you're not fully ranked up, so... Okay. Future combat is almost done. Once future combat is done... Ooh, actually 11 days out from a supply drop. I don't think that everybody will be healed enough to go on a Chosen hunt here. We are soldiers. Yeah, our Templar's down for 14 days. I mean, granted, they can't really do too much to the Chosen, but still. Not to mention that we do know that there are some shaken soldiers here as well. Yeah. Future combat's
the
done
results of our breakthrough were quite
Finding
fascinating.
research, breakthrough for Future Combat 3, and the beam cannon is inspired. Okay. So, inspired beam cannon is tempting, but I want this King Autopsy done.
Although it had been years since I conducted my last autopsy, I found the process returned to me quite naturally. This subject was perhaps less intimidating because of its similarities to varying reptile species found naturally on Earth. Because of extensive cytogenetic modifications to the subject's chromosomes, this could very well be the only male variant in the entire species.
I like that we're hearing Valen talk, but how are we hearing Valen talk in the question?
A fanatical, if not wholly obsessed being, the Chosen Warlock is without question...
Okay. Continue to gather intel. We got some people recovering from their wounds. We could make contact with Eastern United States.
I suppose that's one way to approach a problem you can't solve. Just build a machine to do it for you.
Alright, I'm checking here. Katrina is still down for 5 days, and I do need her to get the negative trait removed. In the meantime, though, let's see if anybody else has any negative traits that seem firm. Let's get rid of her obsessive reloading. It's 5 days out, but that's the same amount of time as her partner's going to be out for, so that's fine.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations. Despite an extensive study of Dr. Valen's research report, I have yet to discover how she came to acquire such an impressive understanding of the processes involved in the editing and manipulation of alien genetic material.
That is a good point, but Viper King Autopsy, codename Scorpion. Having carefully studied what remains of Dr. Valen's personal research reports, I've slowly come to understand the depths of her intellectual curiosity and the degree to which she was consumed by her ambition. By reversing key changes to the Viper's genetic structure, traits intentionally suppressed by the aliens, she created this subject, Gamma, the Viper King. The idea of a Viper Patriarch is in itself interesting, considering there have been no previous sightings of any male members of the species. Valen theorized this may have been an intentional form of population control, the Elders having restricted their subordinate species' ability to breed. Having seen the apparent nesting site created by Gamma and the discovery of egg clutches, none of which were left viable for sampling, I can say with some confidence the creature did immediately set out to pursue natural instincts that had long since been restrained through genetic tampering. So I'm guessing that is the mission, because it mentions egg clutches. I might have to, like, do another playthrough just to see what those are, but, as of yet, I have no explanation as to how the Viper's venom glands were affected in such a way to change their form and function so dramatically. Further study will be necessary, but I promise to allow some of Gamma's remains to be utilized towards a new conceptual armor design. New proving ground and project available, Serpent Suit. The scales of the Viper King are surprisingly lightweight and flexible and should provide substantial resistance upon force. And assault rifles breakthrough has been happening. So we'll allow that.
I will make that our highest priority.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
Ground, which has no projects currently going. And we are going to go for... where was it? The Serpent Suit. It will be instant because we have that thing. So, constructed from the lightweight and exceptionally durable scales of the Viper, the Serpent Suit greatly enhances our soldiers' reflexes and speed. It also features a grapple mechanism infused with the Viper King's frigid venom, which can allow it to be used to pull enemies out of cover and freeze them into place. That's pretty darn good. Unfortunately, we only have one. So, yeah. Next up, we want Battlefield Medicine.
Interesting choice. I'll send word as soon as we're finished.
And then Advanced Explosives. And I really do want to see what the Spark thing is all about. So we will hold off and wait until we get some more supplies. Okay. Check our units here. Lightly wounded. You're on their training again, which is good. Okay. So still 11 days for our thing. You're a negative trait recovery. For 5. Should be fine here. We can afford to screw around a little bit. Screw around being very light use of the word. Just because of how well we're doing right now. I think that we want to start working towards the eastern United States here. We have access to an alien facility whenever we want. We have access to a Chosen whenever we want. That one's a ways away. That one is probably better because it has 2. So let's make contact with the eastern U.S. Instant contact.
We've utilized all of our available communications capacity.
Western U.S.
We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
We've managed to track the Chosen Hunter to this region.
Okay. Can't make any further contact until we buff our communications, which we can do with 125 supplies. Definitely something to consider. But for now, Intel, alien alloys. Let's go for this
Avenger plotting new course.
Convoy. Just because it seems like it might be the more beneficial one to get, since that only passively generates, and this should, theoretically at least, get us a decent...
Commander, we've located one of their facilities.
Okay, it said initiated, and that worried me. Alright, so... Enemy unknown, we have a new facility, it goes up by 2. That's fine. And another facility ticks. Or just the project in general ticks.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the
Just
Avatar
3, that's
project.
fine.
If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Yeah, we will be able to slow them down shortly. So Solus is now done. Stasis. But we will be getting these operatives back before supply drop.
Our soldiers took some hits during the most recent covert
wounded,
action,
but that's fine.
The word from the medical team
is, they'll all be fine. We just got some new intel on the Chosen. Pretty soon, we'll be able to take them down permanently.
My followers grow increasingly reverent of your abilities, Commander. We continue to progress in our campaign against the Elders, and now we gain new abilities as a result.
Our influence with the Resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
And negate the risk for capture. This is a double grenadier heading out for an ambush. It's risky, but I need to do it because
my party will do whatever is needed.
And then we have some soldiers with promotions. McLaughlin got a promotion. You'll be taking steady hands because you could use it. Outside of that, our ranger here, who was injured, got a promotion. You will be taking run and gun. Good. Okay, and then guerrilla tactics school, because I've been neglecting this unintentionally. Alright, so everything here is very cheap. Range attacks against flank to deal an additional +1 damage. Swords have a 10% chance to crit. Increase hacking by 25. Security towers cannot see when concealed. 5% chance to free move at first move. Every mission with 1 focus is really good. Explosive can crit. 10 aim and the ability to critically hit when taking overwatch and reaction. 10% chance to crit enemies. We're gonna take mentally awake first. Okay. So battlefield medicine is almost done. Are our units cleared enough health-wise to do the bomb? No. That's because one of them was gravely wounded, that's right. So, keep this up. I am pretty sure I am beyond my time, but I'm just going to go until the supply drop pretty much. Battlefield medicine is complete. So, the nanomed kit is now ours. Increasing our healing ability. Improved assault rifles is almost set.
It is just as I had hoped, Commander.
Improved assault rifles is ours. All our assault rifles now deal +1 damage. Cool. We can literally do any of these now, so start on powered.
I will begin our research immediately.
I don't know where people are getting those damn Advent burgers. But if I find another wrapper stuffed under one of these command consoles, there's gonna be hell to pay.
That's kind of funny. So 5 days to get her to no longer be fearful of the Chosen. And the 5 days will be a little bit after the supply drop, which kind of sucks.
Since we're all friends now, maybe you could lend my people a hand in dealing with a problem of ours.
I can't do it. I don't have enough units, and 26 is far too much. I have to skip it.
I was born of the Elder's own
Dark event complete. World chapter points.
Essence to serve as their greatest champion. For the gods have many children.
Come on, let me.
But I am the true instrument of their will.
Only 40 intel.
Still in me an understanding of their gifts that none other
Back to Reaper
comprehend.
HQ. I don't like that I have to abandon the resistance operation on this, but I don't have the units.
Local resistance forces in this region have gone into hiding after the recent setback, Commander. We'll have to wait for them to regroup before we can try to make contact again.
There we go.
Regional contacts located.
Done. That cost us our thing, though. That sucks. That sucks quite hard. But we have to do it. Dark event penalty -50. He can now enter Overwatch upon ending his turn, and will teleport after taking damage. That's very, very annoying.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Commander, we have a line on the Chosen Warlock here. Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now.
Your progress against the aliens over the past month has been significant, Commander. But there is still room to improve if we are going to eliminate the alien threat.
The elders have
experience and bond.
Empowered me.
Investigate this, and I'm going to be calling this episode here.
I will not fail them.
So for now, I've been Solrak.
Good before, but this is something else entirely.
I've been Solrak Dragon. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, leave me some feedback in the form of a like or a comment. If you guys want to check out more videos by me, be sure to check out the channel below. And if you like what you see, drop me a subscription. Outside of all of that, I will see you all.
Our soldiers were ambushed by the forces of the Elders. We must
I'll see you all in the next video.
Your
Have a
attempts at
fantastic day, everybody.
subterfuge have failed.